I need to get me a new SD card because it's saying I got under an hour of video that I can record. New original composition. I'm over here at the Dutch Brothers, and over here it is right by the airport, and usually when the plane lands, you can't get out because people are trying. It's the like the cell phone area, kind of like a wheel call. Yeah, tighten that big boy up, daddy. Thank you very much. So it's people getting their coffee, people coming out, and it was poorly planned. So they're gonna have to figure some things out. Hopefully you don't hit nobody backing up. All right. Anyway, came on here to talk a little about Prenotions. What the hell is a prenotion, Etta? Prenotions. For me, a prenotion is a preconception, a perceived observation of, people have the notions in their mind that we or you or whomever works or walks, or they just look at you a certain way. They have a certain belief. Best way to say it. They have a certain belief, right? And there's been a lot that have been coming up, and I think some of them are probably mine as well. But I've been proven right. I've been proven right. People, there's some folks that have made their stance known, or in their actions. Usually it's their actions. It doesn't really have a whole bunch to say with their mouth. There's a few that just have nonsense coming out their mouth because they really don't know the whole thing, the whole story or whatnot. And the pre-notions can be harmful. It can be harmful to different people, different persons. It can be the ones that the notion is thought about, or the person that has that pre-notion in their mind. Sometimes when you have something in your mind, it hinders you from actually taking action. And that has been a notion of mine that, well, because I don't have X, Y, and Z, I can't do or obtain ABC. Right? And a lot of that has been just self-sabotage behavior. Self-sabotage behavior. So I tend to, when a thought comes up like, is that true? Is it based on fact? And then I sit troubleshoot and write things out and be like, it's not. There's no reason to think that way. Mind shift. When you grow, your mind expands. So a lot of pre-notions have no room to reside in your mind anymore. They have to go away. They have to go away. And a lot of people, I'm a tangible type of person. If I can't actively work through it, or if I don't see it, then it doesn't mean anything. I have to work through certain things. Another pre-notion. It's about love. Oh, love. Pre-notion, because I am a magnificent being of light with a very bright light. I've hindered my light for so many individuals. Come to find out that no, that doesn't need to happen in order to not be lonely. Sometimes lonely can be misconstrued with being alone or in solitude. Solitude is great. You walk in solitude. When you work in solitude, you can get a lot of shit done. Sometimes things or people or situations can be distractions from where you need to go. So solitude has taught me so much in growing and obtaining things that I can do. One of the ones that was super hindersome, and I'm just really understanding, this was actually a couple years ago that it really stood out, is about building a foundation for myself. And I didn't realize how deep-seated it was. When you're younger, you see, but it was around me. When people had someone in their life, they build. And that's how I felt. If I had a partner, if I had someone with me, we're stronger together. And I couldn't do it by myself. And then Etta started to shift and evolve. And then the Etta of news said, why the hell can't you do it by yourself? Why? Why? Because didn't have the encouragement and all these type of things. And I had gotten to a situationship that broke me. It broke me. And it had all the elements of a love bomb, but I didn't view it as that. I thought of it as being encouraged every day. Blah, blah, whoop, whoop, whoop. And then all that shit went away. And it's just like, what the fuck? I'm here by myself. And that's when it was like, okay, Etta, playtime is over. Build the shit for yourself. You have a wonderful family. I have a magnificent family base. I have a wonderful friend base. I have people that love me unconditionally. Why can't I use that in order to build a wonderful foundation? And so that's what I've been doing. And I tell you, when you start doing it for yourself and loving yourself as you would someone else, wholeheartedly, nothing but love. I would always put myself on a back burner. Blah. We're done with that. We put Etta in the forefront. And by putting yourself in the forefront, it's inevitable to receive the things that you desire. And my heart's desire is to have someone that loves me for me and is just as weird as me, and we get along and do silly shit together. And you know what? There's billions and billions of people in the world. There's one person, at least one person for me, and I know that now. And I'm super excited to be able to love on my person. And by saying that, that means that I'm already whole by myself. To have someone that I invite into my life, they'll be whole in themselves. When we come together, we may fill in some gaps with each other and some things we're going to grow. But we're good by ourselves. And we choose to be together. We choose to coexist. We choose to have snacks and to smile and giggle at just the random shit that we do, So I am super excited for all of that, and I know it's already done. Oh, shit. Forgot. Like, why did you dim? It dimmed because it's going to say, waiting for pairing. Are you paired now?
Paired.
Oh, it's paired. Anyway, like I say, I'm in a parking spot that is not ideal. It is not ideal. So I'm going to wait for these people to move because it's at a T-bone area. And, but anyway, that's the main thing for the pre-notions. Get those pre-notions out your mind. Those are the self-pre-notions. But then you have the ones that people come for you and they view you in a certain way, or they stop working with you without having conversations and just assume that things are happening, but they're really not. I say to those, fuck that. Fuck that. Do what it is you need to do. People are always going to talk. And that's a big one for me as well, because I am a natural people person. I like to please people, but not so much anymore. I'd like to make people happy, but I'm not pleasing everybody. Everybody don't get their way fucking with me. That's just what it is. I will weigh all options, and I will troubleshoot. Damn it, I can't find the word. I will be mindful, and I will do a lot of different things. But I come first. And that's not a selfish thing. It's not selfish, because if you're not good for the collective, what good are you? You have to be good for you. You don't want to burn out. Your cup has to be full, and whatever overflows, that's what you offer to the people, and that is so you can continue to be there for the people, continue to serve, continue to grow, continue to expand, continue to do all these beautiful things. But from an empty cup, that shit is hard. I've done it for many years. I ain't doing this shit more. And look, I am not doing that shit anymore. There we go. So, with all that, I gotta get out of here. So, cause it's light right now, and yeah, it's actually I can maneuver. So, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a wonderful day. Okay, bye.